What do you think of the rolling hills?
Oh, God, they're fun.
Yeah?
I think it's the best thing about doing this.
Are there cows in Florida?
A lot of them. I've seen a lot of them, yeah.
How long have you been skating, Ron?
About a year.
A year?
About a year, yeah.
What sort of training did you do for this event?
I skated 7 days a week.
Uh-huh.
At least 50 to 60 miles a week. And there's a hill in Okeechobee County in Florida.
Yeah.
It's a little hill.
Right.
And that's what we used to train every Saturdays and Thursdays.
Florida, New York, California, skaters come from over 40 different states and 4 continents, people of all ages, and almost half are skating on 4 wheels. One 5-wheeler is 4-time champion Eddie Matzker.
If someone breaks away in the first 5-6 miles, you kind of laugh and say, ha, that's never going to last. But when you have pack indecision on top of that, and what was my word? I think bickering, if people are just bickering back there, then you saw how the race for the people in the front becomes much easier than the one in the back, which is like being stuck in stop-and-go traffic.
How you guys' legs is feeling? Massage? My nose is itching.
Perhaps Matzker smells victory already. The front 3 are setting a lightning pace. Philip Sutherland's annual front-of-the-pack appearance is now a bona fide threat. He has to hope he hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Yeah, we're getting tired. Just keep it steady.
Meanwhile, the main field may be getting a bit nervous. Having a breakaway group out of sight, especially when it includes perennial threat Eddie Matzker, can be a bad thing. Skating in a fast group of men, Helle Carlsen of Faaborg, Denmark, continues to set the pace for the women. Carlsen skates here as royalty already, having won the recent New York City 100K race. From the Bellefonte Flyers, Sue Wright with the glasses makes sure her third-place teammate Lauren Adams smiles for the folks back home. Further back is Tara Peterson, struggling to make up lost ground. But she's good at that. Last year on these roads, she thought she had no chance to overtake speedy leader Marcia Yeager until she did just that in the final 2 miles.
Winning A to A was the pinnacle of my skating career. It was just a dream come true. It just showed that, hey, if you set your mind to it, if you go ahead and accomplish all these smaller goals with the big one in mind, you know, you can do it.
Tara's win here last year was a victory for the masses. It proved that anyone who is dedicated to taking care of themselves and putting in the miles can reach their goal. Nobody likes to train.
No, oh, you have to. You know, there's times when you don't want to put on those skates and get out there and do your regular workout that you have planned, but as soon as you get into it, or at least as soon as I do, I'm just so grateful I did. I end up feeling dynamite.
Tara's training includes time in a spinning class, which helps to build up her leg speed. This, along with cross-country skiing in the winter, are perfect ways to take a much-needed break from the skates while not losing condition. When she's not training, Tara is a professional photographer, running her own business in focus photography from her Oregon home.
I do a lot of weddings, senior portraits, work with models, but I've incorporated the skating into photography and writing. I've done some work for quite a few magazines. When I take on a wedding, I make sure that I'm going to get this couple the best pictures they could expect. I'm always doing like unique and creative things, always checking out the best vantage points.
Tara Peterson's ability to focus on a wedding party or a particular goal allows her to achieve what she might otherwise only wish for.
I like to envision going through the race, how I'm going to feel, picturing the course. I think that helps a lot. You know, it's like if you can't imagine it, usually, and if you don't believe it, and if you can't picture it, you usually can't do it.
Back on the road to Atlanta with Tara Peterson. Unlike the women's leaders, our defending champ is not with a group that will improve her chances of winning, especially if she's doing a lot of the work up front. For our men's leaders, a lonely road is a good sign. But this small group is denied the high speeds on downhills that a larger pack enjoys.
Young buck.
For a large pack such as the Chase Group, the hills are a huge advantage, and these guys know how to make the most of them.
In the rain, though. That's the challenge.
Hella Carlson has been dropped by her group of skaters. The women's leader must now tackle the roads alone. A big physical and mental disadvantage. But it could be worse. It could be raining. Oh yeah, it is.
Thank you.
Things have changed for the men's leaders up front as well. Philip Sutherland no longer pulls this trio. That task falls to Jimmy Blair, and they look beat.
The wild ride's almost over. But those guys are going to be dog-tired when they catch us.
The peloton of skaters, which has pursued the escaped threesome since mile 1, are nearing completion of their goal after more than an hour of hard work. Brian McKay in the Mountain Dew uniform will do the deed and make the surge in an attempt to finally reach the leaders. Matt Steele will join him in the effort. A sharp, wet, slippery left-hand turn provides a final thrill for the leaders of Matzker, Blair, and Sutherland. And for the rest of the field.
Heavy duty. You guys are serious big time. Way to go, man.
With a mixture of relief and disappointment, the 3 leaders are joined by the others for the first time in 25 miles. A great effort by Jimmy Blair, Eddie Matzker, and Philip Sutherland to put this one away early. But now, the elite field is coming together. They will share food and talk for a bit, and then set up for a rolling restart of sorts, 60 miles away from the Atlanta finish line in Piedmont Park.